what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.
And we are live. Welcome back to Jordan Warren's World. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I wanted to just come by and just talk to y'all about some things that had been on my mind. Last week I was listening to this podcast, and this guy that has been, this individual that I had been listening to it was on some real stuff. He was talking some legitimate, some down to earth, some deep, things that is going on in this world, that's, far beyond this world, things of that nature. He was talking about 3D dimensional realms and four-dimensional realms and things of that nature. It was, it just really got to me. You know what I'm saying? Everything he was saying just really just stuck with me, and I really wanted to share one broadcast that he made that I was listening to very deeply last week. I wanted to do a video, but unfortunately I never could make time to do this until today. So I do appreciate y'all, stopping by. This will be a Storytime vlog, I meant to say. And I do hope y'all are going to enjoy the rest of this video. So I'm going to read something that, I was taking notes down, and I'm just going to share this with y'all. Okay. What he was telling me, it was some kind of, the topic was something about a dark spirit versus a bright soul. So in his broadcast, he was talking about something about a mentalist, and I wrote down from what he was saying. A true mentalist is someone who never focuses on the small things. Mentalists never sweat the small stuff. Why? Because the world is big, the extension is big, the shift is real, and they continue to shift to a higher level, onto a higher extension. As the soul becomes brighter, a mentalist soul should be so bright that one should not have time for submental fame, behavior, nor align themselves into submental arguments. They shouldn't project submental petty thoughts. A true mentalist excels into brightness. That was very deep. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That was really, really deep, and he had a point with that. I really feel like a mentalist, we all should become mentalists in our own right within time. Life is all about evolving. We not should be revolving, with everything that's been going on. We need to really just focus on what's really, our strong points, and, make up from that and get ourselves to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, another thing that he definitely was saying was, we can't shift the world with the black spirit energy. Okay, he was talking about, he started talking about the black spirit energy, as I said earlier. He was talking about, people got this energy where it's just like they have that bad spirit. If anybody had been walking around this earth long enough, I think one time or another they have encountered a bad person, a bad spirit. Like, it's just like, have you ever been around somebody who is just so negative that it just brought your whole mindset down? It just made you just feel so weak, like Superman and Kryptonite. It's almost kind of similar to that. It was just like, wow, it was just like something. It's just similar to something like that. So yes, we had to really start being on our guard regarding that black spirit energy. So, okay, again, we can't shift the world with black spirit energy. We can't shift our community with black spirit energy. Going on basically acting like everybody else, acting all emotional, acting like we're off the chain, acting like we're all wild animals, acting like we can't control ourselves, turning up. We can't do that. As a bright soul, you shouldn't look to clash with dark spirits. You should you must disarm their hate in order for you to not get corrupted. An uncontrollable soul is a black spirit. As a mentalist, you must always seek peace. When you let your soul go, the light is gone from you and you become a black spirit and you become combative and become the open vessel for demonic energy. You become a slave or you become a prisoner of your own emotion, which your emotions become demonic energy that will take over you. So yeah, he made a point about that too. We need to just start learning how to be. We just need to start learning how to be more conscious. We just need to start learning how to evolve. We just need to stop, uh, going down to somebody's, dumbing ourselves down to somebody's ignorant level. And I have been a victim of that myself a couple of times. Say for instance, I was at, my previous job. I had this very evil, malicious supervisor, and he was just really just so he was just so disrespectful. He was just to the point. You just want to hurt him. And he did that to me on a couple occasions. The last time he definitely did that was when I was coming back from my lunch break very late, and he confronted me and was telling me that he was going to fire me, he was going to do this, he was going to do that. He was just saying it very ugly and very nasty. And then, it was like I think he really wanted me to, respond in hate so he can take affirmative action. That's pretty much how cowards do. He's a coward as far as I'm concerned. And I do hope that he does get his attitude together. But, it's only going to be a time when somebody's going to take enough. And, unfortunately, fortunately enough for me, that was pretty much the last straw for me as far as that job was concerned. Because I'm like, I don't have time to be taking all this black spirit energy from this individual. I might as well, and then I'm working then I'm doing minimum wage. And it's not enough to me. I've been working this minimum wage for about 5 to 6 years. So it's like, what's the point of even staying with that bullshit? So I had to really just leave that alone and I just had to transition, thankfully, from that job to trucking, and I definitely got my CDL, and I'm about to get into the OCR, which I'm going to broadcast on my channel real soon. So stay tuned, okay? So anyway, I want to get back to the resume of what he was saying, the individual that was on that podcast. Okay, anyway. Because of that, you will never be able to cast your soul into the fourth dimension. That desire to be right all the time, those people will be tragic black spirits among bright souls. They will always come into rotation in this three-dimensional realm. They will never be accepted into the fourth dimension. As a bright soul, is it really necessary to argue? Will there be a resolvement? Ask yourself, do you like to argue? All that doing is destroying your peace. Peace is a requirement. You can't extend your mind into a state of chaos and confusion. You can't extend your mind into the black spiritual ritual or black spiritual encounter. You shall always desire peace and desire to be around people that is like you. So yeah, that's another thing that he was saying. He was talking about that four dimensional thing, it, and things of that nature. And he was continuing, to talk. Stays talking about the rotation. Life is all about evolution. It's not about rotating, revolving. So you gotta be very mindful of the people that you hang around. At the end of the day, you gotta start being being around people that is higher than you in some sort of way, if that makes any sense. You can't be around people that is lower than you, or pretty much sometimes in the same level as you. You gotta be around people that knows much more than what you know. Because if you be around people that does know less than what you know, you're not learning anything. You're just going to still be that revolving sponge. And when you be around higher people with higher thinking, you be an evolving sponge, absorb all that knowledge and all that wisdom to be a better person. So you gotta be very, very mindful of who you hang around. So anyway, that concludes my story time vlog for this video. Like, share, and subscribe if y'all really love this video. I really do appreciate if you can give that thumbs up. If you can share the video with anybody that needs to hear this. At the end of the day, we really need to start being, united and staying divided within the black community. We need to start doing better within our community and start learning how to just ask for help instead of just denying help and being prideful. And most importantly, everybody stop denying somebody when they asking for help. Just ask for a helping hand. Just extend a helping hand, and just do it. Just help the other person next to you, because at the end of the day, you never know what type of battle they're going through. So that's just my opinion of what of everything that I'm just, of what I just said for today. As I said before, like, share, and subscribe, and I will definitely see y'all later on another video. Have a great day. Peace and blessings, and have a great day.
It's getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds.